Yo, what's up world? It's your boy Filochko here, and today I'm going to have another one of my interesting me speaking to you lessons. Today is going to be another lesson for people who are 16 years old and older, because we're going to learn some naughty words, but every word I'm going to say here is commonly used in American movies or television shows. Now, maybe you've heard some of these words before and you just didn't know what it meant, so you forgot about it later, but I'm going to teach you what it means. So next time you watch a movie or you hear a song or you watch a television show, we don't really say serials, we say television shows, you won't understand it. So I'm going to explain all of them to you. But before I get to it, remember, you do not want to use these words in school or at work, but you can use them with your friends because your friends are cool. And yeah, I'm wearing my glasses today, just decided to try to wear it. Hopefully it doesn't bother anybody. Okay, first common insult people say a lot in America is douchebag. Now, what is a douchebag? Well, a douchebag literally is something very nasty. It's basically a bag that, like baguette, like a bag that is used when someone is cleaning out a hole in their body. So a lot of times women use it to clean that womanly part of her body, or anyone could use it to, where kakashka comes from. You could use it to clean that as well, and all the nasty stuff goes inside of a bag, so that bag is very disgusting. So if someone calls you a douchebag, it doesn't really mean you're disgusting. I mean, you can be, but when someone calls you a douchebag, it means you're a little mean. You know, you're a little mean. When you're mean, you're disrespectful and a little bit, or very angry. You know, it's like being disrespectful and angry at the same time. Basically, that's what being mean is. Never being nice, never being polite. Like you're usually just angry. It's like, oh, shut up, you stupid idiot. No, that's being mean. So a lot of times when you're being mean, M-E-A-N, a lot of people don't know that word. I don't know why. It's a very common word. A lot of times when you're being mean, which is regular, proper English, some people, young people, may call you a douchebag because they think you're being mean. Or you can say it for short. You could just call them a douche. You could be a douche too. But this is only for your friends, not for your teachers, but I just want you to know what that means. Douchebag just means a very mean person. And then next one, numbnut. A numbnut. Now let's break down numbnut. First of all, the word numb. N-U-M-B. Do you know what that means? Well, when you're numb, you lack feeling. You can't feel anything. So if you were to sit on your hands for 5 minutes, sit on your hand, put your hands under your butt, sit on it for 5 minutes, when you take your hand out, it'll feel funny, and when you touch it, you won't really feel it. It has no feeling. You understand? And when you go to the dentist and they put a needle in your mouth and they're doing things in your mouth, you can't feel anything because your mouth is numb. When something's numb, it lacks feeling and you cannot feel anything. Now, what are your nuts? Well, only men have nuts. Some people call them eggs. Some people call them there's a lot of names for them, okay? But your nuts are basically the two things that boys have. The two things, not the one thing, the two things that boys have that if you hit it, it hurts a lot. I'm like, oh, boys are more. Those are your nuts. Girls don't have nuts, they have ovaries, but boys have nuts, okay? And there's two of them. So when you're a numbnut, it just means you're basically an idiot. You're an idiot. If you're a numbnut, you're an idiot. That numbnut isn't very strong of an insult. Numbnut is let's give it a level 1. Douchebag, that's let's say level 3 for insults. But numbnut is a common one. It's not that big of a deal. Call someone a numbnut. No one's really going to be mad with you, okay? That's numbnut. Number 3, cornball. When I was younger, I used to get cornball all of the time. Let me explain to you what a cornball is, especially from the Black American point of view. A cornball is someone who's not cool and is trying to be cool. So, let's say somebody, he's pretending to be a gangster, He's pretending to be a gangster, he's walking down the street. If real gangsters see him, they'll be like, G-check, homie, who you? Who are you? You ain't no gangster, you a cornball. And the guy goes, sorry. And he just walks away. He's a cornball because he's trying to be cool when he's not. He's not a real gangster. You don't only have to try to be gangster, although that is what being cool was in my high school. But you could also try to be you could also try to be a rocker. You could try to be a rocker, but then when people ask you what's your favorite rock band and you like the wrong kind of music, you're a cornball. You're not a real rocker. So it's basically you're not cool and you're trying to be something that you're really not. That is a cornball. So basically, if you're being yourself, and you're just following your own style, what you really, really like and how you really want to be, they probably won't call you a cornball. But if you try to look like something you're not, they will probably call you a cornball because you're trying to be something that you're not. Okay, next one, deadbeat. This one has a specific meaning now. There's one way we use deadbeat. Deadbeat is used for a father who is not involved in his child's life. This is for a father who is not involved in his child's life. So if he gets a woman pregnant and then he just runs away, he's a cornball. He's not a cornball, he's a deadbeat. He's not involved in the child's life. He's not seeing the kid on a birthday, not giving money to help the mother raise a child. Well, you could also be a deadbeat mother. A deadbeat is basically a parent who is not involved in his or her child's life. So if you just go away because you don't want to take care of the child, you are a deadbeat. And no one likes deadbeats, okay? And deadbeat, that's not strong. That's like a level 1. Anyone can say that. And when it comes to cornball, that's level 1 as well. Anyone can say that. Now, to the 5th and last one for today, we have honky. Now, honky is, I'd say level 2. Honky is a level 2 out of 3. Honky is a racial insult to white people that black people use. But it's not that bad of a word. Like, I know a lot of people they're going to ask questions after I say this, but honky is like a normal word. So if black people are on the train saying, yeah, so this honky did this, stupid honky, it's not that big of a deal. You can even say honky on television and it's normal. It's racist to white people, but in America it's not that big of a deal when black people say honky. It's just not a big deal. It could be in music, it could be in movies. Black people like stupid honky. It's not a big deal. But if the white person were to say nigga, it's a humongous deal. And don't ask me why, that's just how it is, okay? So let me review the 5 with you before I get out of here, alright? We have douchebag. Very, very bad word. It basically means, someone who's mean, but a douchebag is literally something that is used for cleaning out a vagina or a butthole. That is a douchebag. You don't want to call people douchebags. Okay, a numbnut, an idiot. What's numb? When you can't feel. What's your nut? Men's eggs, okay? Cornball, someone who's not cool, kind of like a poser, trying to be something that you're not. Next one is a deadbeat, a parent who does not take care of his or her child. And last one is a honky. Black people use it to insult white people, and it's not that big of a deal. No one really cares. And there you go. That is our 5 slang insults for today. If there's any other insults you have questions about, or any maybe words you have in your language that you want me to try to translate into the best American English slang version of that word, you can write it in the comments and I'll make a part 2 to this next time. So let me know what you think, guys. I'm out. Hope you enjoyed it. Later. And just for fun, you know what the guy says at the end.
And don't be racist.
So don't be that is his catchphrase.